I could have put this segment in the title and gotten a guaranteed much higher viewer count, I'm sure, but I didn't. I didn't. Because I am not shameless. Now, this video will no doubt get a lot of views. However, I promise that what I'm doing here is not me trying to drum up or dig up this drama again and try to reignite it in any way. I don't want to do that, though I do think that following what happened a couple days ago, it would be remiss of me not to talk about it in some way, because I feel like it's relevant. Like, we'll get into it and you'll see why I feel I need to talk about this, but let's talk about it. Hypers in chat if you know who Noah Samsen is. Give me the hypers. Yeah, y'all know who he is because of the drama. And yeah, you guys all know. Anyway, a couple weeks ago, Noah Samsen uploaded a video, okay? He uploaded a video called Solving the Debate Bro Problem. And in that video, he basically just lies about me and Vaush. I mean, there's just no other way to put it. I'm so sorry, but there really is no other way to put it. I'm sorry. There's just no other way to put it, all right? It was just filled with lies. It really was. Like, especially in my section of the video, it came off as extraordinarily spiteful because most of it was just like clipping me in a way that was meant to make me seem racist, dishonestly, and then not making an argument, and then like doing like meme zooms on me, like literally no arguments being made or anything. And then following that video coming out, Vaush ended up talking to Noah Samsen on his stream and having an actual debate. It was about 2 hours long, 2 hours and 15 minutes. And we can just go ahead and scroll down below. And you can really just see all of it is talking about how Noah like walked everything back, disappointed Noah, yada, yada, yada. Like, a lot of people calling Noah out for just walking everything back, because that's what he did. He walked back just about everything in the debate. What he didn't walk back, he just couldn't defend and had to concede on a debate level, because he actually just couldn't defend the point that he made in his videos. He couldn't defend any of the points he made in his videos when actually pushed on them. And Vaush could have very easily... so could have I, but, you know, Vaush could have very easily been a lot meaner than he was in that debate, and he wasn't. Vaush was very cordial, and frankly, I think it was very productive, or at least I would have liked it to be. During that discussion, though, Vaush brings up a simple fact of reality, the elephant in the room. Noah Samsen has a significantly larger audience than, well, me at least, and a large enough audience to harm Vaush's reputation enough, right? And basically everything in Noah's video, a hit piece that has already gotten over hundreds of thousands of views and will no doubt get many more, Noah's essentially uploaded a hit piece video filled with misinformation that is going to get seen by tons of people. And Vaush specifically called out the fact that Noah was a larger figure than me and was making a lie-filled hit piece on me that could very, very, very potentially have a massive negative impact on my career. Had things gone a certain way following the release of this video, it very well could have. I could have had shit tons of subs lost. It could have been catastrophic when this video dropped, just based on how many views and how well received it was initially. Were it not really for Vaush not only debunking the video, but also debating Noah Samsen and just destroying his credibility in regards to that video, I don't think things would have turned out as well as they did for me following all of that. Now, Vaush offers Noah, because Noah was willing to walk back so much of what was in the video as misinformation, he offers him, if you take the video down so that it's no longer up anymore, spreading that misinformation, I will pay you not only the missing ad revenue on the video, but more, to make sure there's no ambiguity about you missing out on that, right? Noah denied the money. He turned it down. However, let's go ahead and watch this segment here. I don't know. Oh, it auto-played when I opened it. That sucks. Well, let me just rewind it. Anyway, so later on, Noah did end up taking down the video on me and Vaush. I was like, okay, he took it down. You know what? Principles lived. I mean, can't lie. I mean, you can't really like shit talk him now if he admitted he was wrong, took down the video, and tried to make up for his mistakes. I mean, you'd come off as insane to continue to be upset about him after that. I mean, he's at least up to that point, he'd done what I would expect any reasonable person to do. Let's hear Vaush's take on Noah Samsen taking the video down.
Noah took down the video? Huh, I didn't expect that. Oh, unlisted. Well, unlisted is functionally. Unlisted doesn't count. Oh, no. No. Hold on. Wait, hold on.
It's
First
a
of
pretty
all,
big hit.
unlisted absolutely counts. Yeah. Let's not be ridiculous here. Like, come on. Second of all, I'm genuinely surprised. Think they'll blame us for harassing him into taking it down? Yeah, of course. I don't even remember what I promised. Samsen should take this video down. Don't get me wrong. It is immoral of Noah Samsen to keep this video up. Never let it be said that that I'm put out of pocket. If Noah Samsen deletes the video and publicly retracts the information within, then he can screenshot the AdSense info within it, and I will give him money so that he doesn't lose a cent from deleting it. He'll keep whatever he had then. I'll double it. He's leaving money on the table for providing disinformation. To be honest, it was kind of a stupid promise to make anyway, because optically it just makes it look like I'm paying somebody to take down stuff that makes me look bad. So I regret making the promise, but obviously, you know, having made it, you have to stand by that, right? I assume he'll turn it down. I would expect him to turn it down. That seems likely to me. However, again, it's not even remotely unfair if he doesn't. It does make me look bad though. It was meant to be kind of like a mafioso chest beating thing, which I only did because
I saw it as a genuine. To me, I didn't even view it that way. To me, it really seemed like, let's be real, Noah probably put a lot of work into that video. At least, maybe not in the research, but at least in editing time, right? Like, a substantial amount of hours did go into the creation of that video. So to offer financial, like, recompensation for its complete disintegration from the internet and all that work being wasted, I don't really see that as, like, mafioso chest beating, like, whatever. I see that as more so like, hey, you put a lot of work into this. I'll reimburse you if you take it down because it's causing, you know, it's spreading misinformation, but I understand you put work into it and don't want it to be a waste of time and effort. So that's how I saw it. I can see how people can spin it that way. Of course, anyone who's in bad faith can spin it that way. It's very easy to do so, but I mean, it'd be very obvious that you're being a bad faith douchebag if you're trying to spin it that way.
I've been sort of compromised by this, you know? I guess I get brought into these cycles where I expect to not be misrepresented, but then I am, and then I don't know if it's because people are being malicious or if because they're just misinformed, and the ambiguity frustrates me because I oscillate, but like every little bit of evidence to one or the other makes me oscillate because, you know, I want to believe one, but then I want to believe the other stuff, and that makes me a little bit more bipolar than I probably should be. But that's just an explanation, not an excuse. To be honest, this is a really interesting development. I will admit I didn't expect it. Actually, I feel like I might.
Anyway, there's not really much else that needs to be played here. So this video came out on February 20th, but by the time it came out, it was already quite, well, let's just say it was a little bit late to the scene because I believe the same day that this came out, if not like the day before, Noah Samsen relisted the video and put it back up on his channel. If we go to his channel now, it's right back up. Basically, after me, Vaush, and Destiny responded to this video, Noah Samsen took the video down, I would guess because he was getting called out for how many lies there were in it, and has now re-uploaded it. It is also the same length. 1 hour, 19 minutes is the same length as it before, so it's not been re-edited. He's just completely republished it once again to leave it up as it is, because I guess now there isn't as much pressure from my fans, Vaush's fans, or Destiny's fans, for that matter, on him for spreading so many lies and misinformation in this. Hell, somebody pointed this out. Matt Banks says, Noah is an obvious spineless coward and only privatized the video when Destiny covered it and defended both you and Vaush. It'd be a stretch to say he defended me and Vaush, but yeah, he did take the video down, it seems, right after Destiny covered it, it seems like. So the fact that he put it up again after unlisting it is indicative to me of a few things, okay? It means that he either only privated it out of fear of pushback for his misinformation, and now that it's just not in the drama enough for me and Vaush to be able to dunk on him for doing this, that he's comfortable putting it back up. That, or he legitimately just was just doing it like he's just trying to hide from criticism. Like I don't know what other, like, I don't know if there's any other explanation, guys. Like, please, does anyone in chat have an explanation for me here that could like make Noah look good? Like, I'm genuinely curious what explanation there could be for taking a video down that you walk back is all misinformation, that, like, to keep it down for a week and then put it back up a week later once the heat has died down. There's just, I can't, like, with all the, there's just, I looked for one from him on Twitter or in the description. He couldn't find out? I looked for one on him. I forget what you're referring to, Lonnie. Oh, yeah. Like, find an explanation. Yeah. Oh, you guys want to see... Okay, hold on. I'm sorry, but I have to do this. But, like, the fans of Noah Samsen have been so bizarre, okay? So here is a comment on, I think this was Vaush's video talking about the video and how it was misinformation stuff. This was a Noah Samsen video defending Noah Samsen spreading misinformation. Do you want to hear this? Tell me how this doesn't sound like a copy-pasted, like, message from a... from the fan of a conservative YouTuber. So people can see his point of view and why he doesn't like debate bros. Even if it's misinformation, my dude is still just sharing his opinion, which, let's be honest, it's not really harming anyone. Anyone can criticize anyone. People want him to delete just because he went after Vaush, bruh. Imagine wanting someone to delete their hard work just because you disagree with them. Wow. Apparently, we're just doing the misinformation and lies are okay as long as I agree with them thing. Fuck, Destiny had a point. I mean, he kind of did. He low-key kind of did. Noah Samsen's one of the largest left-wing figures online right now, and this has been the constant takes I've been seeing from his fans. I don't know if he agrees with it, but I mean, if this kind of stuff is what the fans of some of the largest like lefty content creators out there are saying, then this is a problem in the left. This is clearly becoming a problem. To be clear, though, listen, a lot of people can do something to themselves called, I forget what it's called, post hoc justification, okay? Now, post hoc justification is usually framed in a very, very negative lens, and it's normally not a very logical way to pursue a conclusion. For those that don't know, post hoc justification is when you start out at a conclusion and try to selectively look at the evidence to support that conclusion. The problem with it, though, is that you're working from the conclusion, and thus you have tunnel vision. You aren't going to consider any data study, anything that contradicts your worldview. You aren't even going to consider it because you've got tunnel vision. You started from your conclusion. The proper and logical way to pursue the, knowledge is generally to go out and look for it, right? Like, you're supposed to learn, you're supposed to try to put together you're supposed to learn about a thing, you're supposed to find evidence, and then you come to a conclusion from the core, the base of that evidence that you found, those things you learned, that knowledge that you've gained, right? But it does feel to me like a lot of people, including Noah Samsen, which is what a lot of Noah Samsen's videos felt like to me, was a lot of post hoc justification from top to bottom. It feels like Noah Samsen had an opinion of me and Vaush. It feels like Noah Samsen's fans have an opinion of me and Vaush, and they're willing to support that opinion by digging through all the content we've made and selectively editing out any problematic things we've said or done over the years, and to specifically focus on that. And hell, not even in Noah Samsen's video did he do that, because if he'd just like clip trimmed me and argued against those clips, the video would have been better than it was. He didn't even make any arguments against me in the video. In fact, well, if you guys want to see a pretty good video, I would say, on this, like, if you want to see like a serious like takedown of how there's just no arguments whatsoever, this video by Vaush, 1 hour and 6 minutes long. It's not too crazy long. It's called Solving the Video Essayist Problem. This was the place where the clip comes from, in which Vaush said he would offer to pay Noah to take the video down because it's misinformation. And honestly, the beginning of the video was mostly Vaush saying that I got it the worst. Like, Vaush got it easier than I did in that video. At least Vaush got arguments from Noah. Noah actually made some arguments for against Vaush's points. Very weak and easy to destroy arguments, but nonetheless, they were arguments. With me, it was just zoom-ins on my face. Like, the focus just did a little zoom-in on me just there. It's like zoom-ins on my face when I say, like I'll say these people when referring to a list of people, and like someone in chat told me, and I'll say, yeah, I don't really like those people, or these people are really dumb, and then he'll like zoom in on me saying these people, and then like the implication is I'm referring to black people. Oh yeah, and then the burp, yeah, I burped during a segment once, and he zoomed in on the burp and did like a little thing. Like, it was like, what? Oh yeah, and the zooming in on the weed lamp, like, that my editor gave me as a gift for Christmas. making fun of my hair. I will say, though, a lot of the insults, the personal insults and dunks he tried to do did not age well. The weed lamp is literally a gift from my editor that I got for Christmas. The hair is literally me when I did a fucking charity stream to raise money to help my editor pay for college, like, expenses, and I made a goal of turning my hair white if we reached a certain dono goal so I could pay my editor to help them with college. Like, I don't know. Like, when you know the story behind the things that he was dunking on, too, it just makes his dunk seem even scummier, you know? Like, imagine dunking on somebody because they dyed their hair to help to raise money for their friend who's trying to pay for college expenses so they can stay in college and get their education. Like, that is just the weakest fucking dunk you can imagine. The bleach legit looks good on you, too. Yeah, he really did try, but, like, everybody agrees I look great with the blonde hair. So, yeah, that was a try. Anyway, like I said, though, I don't even want to debate Noah Samsen, okay? I don't even want to have a conversation with... I don't even want to have a conversation with him about the video. The only thing I want to do with Noah Samsen, all right, is have him come onto my stream for us to get into Discord together and for us to just watch party some of the classic anti-SJW videos from back in the day. That is what I'm saying. This right now, all right? I want this to be my open invitation to Noah. Message me at any time you like, all right? I want to have you on stream so that we can watch some of the classic viral videos that went popular with the right wing and the anti-SJWs back in the day, back during Gamergate and that era of the internet. I feel like all I need to do is just take you on a watch party of like an hour or two of those videos, and I won't need to say anything else, and my point will be made. I'm genuinely that confident. I'm genuinely confident that if I just showed him what I have seen, he will agree with me. I don't think I need to say anything. It'll be like that scene. You ever seen the movie Paul? You know, you ever seen the movie with the alien? It's made by the same people who made Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz, right? Same two actors and everything. There's a scene where the alien puts his fingers on this like Christian, like super fundamentalist Christian girl who believes the earth is like 7,000 years old and stuff. And he transmits all the knowledge in the universe he basically has into her brain instantly. And she just passes out because she's so overwhelmed by like how fucking insanely wrong she was about the nature of existence. I feel like that would be what would happen if I showed Noah Samsen a playlist of these videos. I feel like he'd finish it and then his response would just be, oh, and then he'd faint. Genuinely. I do. Noah would collapse if any of the Killstream flunkies discovered his content. Oh my fucking god. Can you imagine if someone as deranged as Flamenco engaged in anything close to what happened to me with him? He would quit YouTube. I don't know if it'd be that fast, Matt Banks, but I imagine it would be a pretty substantial stress on his shoulders, because what like a lot of the woke scoldy types claim as harassment is like simple pushback from me and yeah, he is, Lonnie. Oh my god. Okay, I have to say this, though. Flamenco, for those of you guys that don't know, has recently gotten a lot more prominence due to him sort of pushing away from Ethan Ralph and just generally kind of like getting a little bit more mainstream. And it's resulted in him having to be on his best behavior. He's had to stop stalking me. He's had to stop being so active on Kiwi Farms, apparently. He's had to stop obsessing over me and constantly restreaming my stream and talking about me on his stream. He's had to stop spamming DMs at me on alt accounts on Discord. He's had to cut out all of his fucking stalkery shit because he knows that if I end up dropping another video on him nowadays, it could actually really hurt his reputation. I think I should. Do you think I should? I think I probably should do a video on him stalking me, considering he's really getting a lot of popularity now. He's friends with Stardust and is active in Sonsoul streams these days. Yeah, I feel like I probably should put out the like a prepared video about his stalking behavior, because the only person to really talk about it publicly was Vaush, and that was in 2019. And I feel like if most of the people friends with him now knew what a fucking weirdo he is, and saw that, they'd probably be like, what the fuck, dude? You were like making 50 alt accounts to like spam these random YouTubers? You're on Kiwi Farms like fucking obsessing over these guys all day? What the fuck's the matter with you? He's really been on his like, no one really knows what he's actually like right now because he's really kept his nose clean since he started to grow. So it's like a pendulum waiting to drop, you know? Like waiting like for me to drop a video. That would be a good video though. I wish I still had my old Discord account where he sent those because the most accounts he ever messaged me on was on my old Discord account. I still got a bunch still now, like tons of evidence now on my current one, but like it would be 3 times more if I had my old Discord account, but it's still a lot, so it won't be a problem. It's a ticking time bomb in Zan's hands. Well, I mean, it's more like a hot nade, a cooked nade that I'm about to drop. Any saved screenshots? Oh, I got plenty. Don't you worry, Lonnie. It's also Vaush's video has screenshots of Flamenco's derangement there too, so I'll include some of that as well. Just generally, it'll be good. Anyway, yeah.